just on Stirling Street, only a block away from this proposed development. Friends, neighbours, members of the community, thank you everyone for braving this miserable weather to send a strong message to Maribyrnong Council. We're telling them tonight we will not accept having a massive chunk of our public park being handed over to a private entity, which happens to be one of the most profitable sports teams in the country. It is not in the interests of the wider community, and we will not allow it to happen. From the very start, the council's consultation process has been rushed and dodgy. As Gemma mentioned, they've been forced to extend the submissions deadline because of a community outcry. But as far back as October 2018, the council had already told the Melbourne Victory soccer team that this was a done deal. This is a reality check for the council. This is not a done deal. When submissions close on August 16, the council would do well to listen to the wishes of the vast majority of the community. They have said that they will make a decision on August the 27th, but we should not consider their deadline fixed. Rubber stamping this project and physically building it are two very different things. If they decide to ram this through, we will not back down. We will fight this inappropriate development all the way through to the very end. People power has successfully stopped much bigger developments before. When I was in high school, I was lucky enough to be involved in the grassroots community campaign against the Liberal state government's East-West Tunnel in 2013 and 2014. That proposed toll road would not have solved any of Melbourne's congestion problems, but it would have been a multi-billion-dollar gift to some of the biggest corporations in Australia. We said this is a waste of money. What we need is better public transport in all of Melbourne's suburbs, including Footscray. Hundreds of people joined us in linking arms and blockading the work sites. Our community picket stopped the tunnel. It gave us a free tram zone in the Melbourne CBD, and it resulted in some long overdue, although still woefully insufficient public transport upgrades. We should not rule out tactics like that if the council refuses to back down. We can definitely look at running candidates on a people's ticket to vote this council out. But the council elections are not until 15 months. If we leave it until then, the soccer pitches may already be under construction. Saving our park will rely on mobilising the collective strength of our entire community. We need the active involvement of as many of you as possible in this campaign. We have to build it and keep up the pressure until this plan is dead in the water. If you have the capacity to help in any way at all,
Keep going.
If you have the capacity to get involved in any way at all, please sign up to the Save Footscray Park @gmail.com email list. There are a couple of clipboards going around for you to write your contact details down, and we will get in touch with you. Clearly, there are many people tonight who want to take this on. We should have a broad community meeting to bring everyone together and look at the next steps in the campaign. I think we should consider every future Maribyrnong Council meeting a potential target for protest action. This campaign... Save our park! 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 This campaign... Save our park! Save our park! This campaign... Save our park! This campaign is about much more than one park. It's about who gets to decide what our communities look like. The residents who use these amenities, or powerful vested interests who stand to make money from our public space. As Gemma pointed out, Over 100 years ago, the residents of Footscray came together and fought tooth and nail for a public park to serve the community. If they had given up when the local council said no, we would not have Footscray Park today. I want to wrap up with a couple of chants before I hand it over to Gemma.
I just want to draw everyone's attention. We've been joined by Councillor Zakharov, who's our mayor, who's behind us, and we thank him for coming and being with the community. But what I want to do is I want you all to tell him what we think of this proposal. So after me, hey, council, have a heart. Let us keep Footscray Park. Hey, council, have a heart. Let us keep Footscray